Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor. This message is for the hidden seekers. Whether you are at home in isolation, completely separating yourself from the world under the guise of perpetual healing, or you are the corporate hidden seeker who appears to be normal, but really is just waiting for the right time to leave your job, step into your purpose, and start sharing that vast amount of ancient wisdom that you have amassed that is probably ready to pour out of you, and yet you are still not quite ready to step into your purpose. The message is for you because so many times we get stuck in that hidden seeker phase because fear. We fear that it's going to be difficult to step into my purpose, or we fear that it's going to have to be painful. We fear that we may not have something to offer. What if I'm the only one? What if I don't? Everybody else has a purpose, but what if I don't, right? That imposter syndrome, that voice of trauma, liar Larry, whoever you want to name it or however you want to name it, that voice, that inner critic that wants to lie to you and tell you all of the big bad monsters that you are afraid are under the bed are so much bigger than you and that you will somehow be overcome by them. But I want you to remember there are no exceptions to the rule. You are here for a reason. You were made with purpose and intention, and every single person has a purpose. You are made perfectly imperfect for your purpose, and your purpose is your path to happiness. But it requires trauma healing to achieve it. Whether or not you believe that you have trauma does not matter. Trauma healing, the method, the somatic healing therapies that work with the nervous system, the limbic system, the subconscious, and all of those unseen blocks, that is your path to your purpose. That is the exit strategy that we need to put together. Just think about how many people are going through their lives believing that they have to suffer through a job that they hate and a life that they hate until they can retire before they can finally do the thing that their soul is calling them to do and step into their purpose. I don't know about you, but I certainly could not live that way. It ate me alive to live in that corporate environment for years on end, knowing there was something more for me, that yearning, that soul's urge that just pulled me towards it every single day. And when I tried to step into it unhealed, I couldn't make it happen. And that just made me feel like even more crap. It made me feel like a failure. It made me feel like I can't even give this service away until I found the trauma healing, right? But that feeling of that soul sucking job, having to go to a place that you hate every single Monday, the Sunday night blues were horrible. And so many people are living in that yuck, not even conscious of what is creating that pain. What is it that's pulling them? What is that yearning or that urge for, that unquenchable thirst? I can't seem to fix it with shopping or wine or friends or jumping out of airplanes. For some reason, there's still that pull. It will never go away. People live unconsciously, not understanding what their thoughts and their bodies and their energetic state are trying to tell them. And most definitely, they are unconscious of their guidance that is leading them towards their purpose. But I know you know better. I know you're not that unconscious person. I know you don't want to live that way either. Am I right? Thank goodness more people are starting to wake up to this. Many people are waking up to their calling and their purpose. COVID was a beautiful blessing that helped so many people see that life is not meant to be lived this way. I love to be living in the time of the Great Awakening. So many people are waking up to the fact that there has to be more to life and that we are not meant to live this life that they say we should, right? Now, consider on top of that, AI is coming. It is coming very quickly. Depending on your job or your position in life, you may not quite see it, but being in the social media world, you can see how quickly AI is taking over PowerPoint presentations, social media posts, blog writing, it's going to spread, and it's going to spread very quickly. If you look at traditional growth curves, there's something called an exponential growth curve. Your growth can kind of look like it's going up, and then all of a sudden you hit a massive jump, because that is the compound of the exponential growth curve. That is what we are in right now. We are right before this peak that is going to shoot us up. And it is dangerous for those of us who are ignoring the call, who are not listening to what the divine is calling us towards. We are not stepping into our purpose. We are not exercising our gifts, because it requires stepping into it and taking action so that your gifts will grow. It cannot grow alone in isolation or hiding your gifts and skills and talents. It requires that effort. Right? So when AI comes and they take over all of the mundane, remedial, repetitive jobs, we are not going to be able to hide in positions that don't utilize our purpose or our skills or our gifts. You have an authentic nature that no one else can mimic, no one else can copy. You have a voice, you have a set of skills and gifts and talents that are very unique to you that no robot can copy. And that is going to be the only way to escape the matrix. That's what this is all about. Escaping the matrix, exiting the debt slavery system, escaping the AI revolution, making sure that you are not left behind. There are so many ways that a person can make money in this day and age. People are making money with Airbnb. Of all things, millionaires are being made by people who are just renting out houses. YouTube creators, right? Course creators, coaches, physical products, any problem that you solve, any gift that you have to offer that solves a problem has the potential to make your living with. And it doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, you will do it easier than anyone else can, because only you were made with that special set of gifts that is made perfectly for your purpose. This is where you tap into infinite wisdom and guidance that will carry you down your path. The song Row, Row, Row Your Boat comes to mind. Anything else that you're doing that is not your purpose is like trying to swim upstream. But if you would just learn to back float and float down that stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Add into that trauma healing and stepping into the witness and witnessing the witnesser. That gets really complicated, far too much for this video, but I promise you life can be a dream. And I don't make promises I can't keep. I honestly don't. And that is one promise I have hesitated to make for a long time. But I can tell you, it's dreamy. It can be a dream, right? So the best part is that the divine will guide you towards your purpose. Once you are on your path, you will be cared for, you will be supported, you will have that inner sense of peace that you're searching for, the stillness that you seek, the quieting of the monkey mind. This is all possible. Yes, there's multiple different strategies that are required to get to that place. There are plenty of people that can walk you through it, including me. If you need it, I'm here for you, links below, but that's not the point. I want to be here today to remind you, life can be a dream. You can exit the matrix. You do have a purpose. It does not have to be difficult. You don't have to stay in hiding and isolation anymore. You don't have to be subjected to pain and suffering just to be in your purpose. You don't have to figure it all out on your own. 5 years ago, people barely knew, or people were just starting to understand all of the infinite possibilities of all of the different ways to make money online, let alone through your purpose and through your gifts. There are industries, this industry alone, the coaching, teaching, self-education industry is growing double digits every single year. That is massive growth. In the corporate world, you're lucky to get 2 to 5%. We're seeing 15, 20, 25%, depending on the niche. It's not too late. You are not behind. There's only going to be more growth in the future. And now is the time. Now is the time to get ready. The world needs that light that only you can shine on the world. You are meant to be a creator. And only you can be the creator you were designed to be. and it has never been more easily accessible. Those blocks that have held us back for so long, we finally understand how to work with them, how to remove them. No longer do you have to feel so triggered and so shut down by what comes at you. I can show you how to make your certain nervous system and your limbic system and your subconscious brain work for you so that you're driving in one direction. If people only understood how to remove their blocks through somatic healing therapies, there would be so many more people stepping into their purpose. And that's why I do what I do. Your purpose is my purpose. Imagine if thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people understood how to get their body to work with them so they could step into their purpose. You would start to see groups of people, many, many people thriving as we step into this new paradigm. And many will. This is where we're going. This is kind of like a public service announcement. This is happening, whether you like it or not. And actually, I think you'll like it. It's just a question of when. When will you be ready? It's really a question of, are you going to be left behind? Are you going to stay behind in the debt slavery system? Are you going to wait until it's harder? Or are you going to choose to exit the matrix now? Your purpose is the path out. Your purpose is the path to happiness, success, abundance, joy, peace, freedom, service. Everything you seek is accomplished through the path of your purpose, not immediately, but over time. I can make you that promise, right? But if you remain stuck in that hidden seeker phase, depression, anxiety, loneliness, dependency on others or the system, or even hyper independence, which I would qualify as loneliness, that's the future that you look at, right? Struggling to escape the debt slavery system or your soul sucking job, failing at building a purpose-driven business, that yearning and desire that will never leave you alone. It's our job to disrupt this trend. We are here to be leaders. There's a reason we're not normal. And by the way, normal is a myth. But there's a reason why you stood out. There's a reason why people look at you when you walk in a room. There's a reason why you are a catalyst. There's a reason why you aggravate people. There's a reason why when they look at you, they say, I just don't know what I don't like. Because you are made to be a leader. Because you are made to shine, to show them a different way. They can't do it without you. It is our job to disrupt this trend. It is our job to help open the eyes of other heart-centered beings who are still unconscious so that they don't have to remain stuck in the hidden seeker phase, in that perpetual cycle of healing, right? So they can powerfully step into their purpose and shine their light with confidence from a place of safety. Like, I know you can. This is how we become the change we want to see in the world. It is our job to step into our purpose, to create a world we want the next generation to grow up in. This is how we create the new earth for our children. So if you're ready to heal and you're ready to remove the blocks to your purpose, you're ready to finally become that shining beacon of light that you know you are made to be. Comment below, ready to shine. Send me a message, a DM, find me on all the other platforms. Links are below. It doesn't really matter how you contact me. I'm easy to find. This is our time. And I don't just mean your time selfishly. I mean the time of the light workers, the time of the beautiful beings who suffered those hardships so that we can turn around and offer that hand to the others to pull them up. The world is in need of healing. There is an army of healers tucked away. These hidden seekers have been amassing all of these different healing modalities. We are ready. We are ready, and they are ready for us. They're almost ready for us. They will be ready in the very near future, and it is just enough time for you to start doing the inner work that will allow you to step out and help others. To say loudly and proudly, I'm a healer. This is what I have to offer. Because that is our job. If we don't let people know what we have to offer and how we can help them heal, how will they know? How will they find us? We have to heal our nervous system, reprogram our limbic system, our subconscious brain, and start to engage with others so that we can heal the relational wound that is complex trauma. Because we are here for connection, we are here for service. And how can we be of service if we believe that other people are not safe? How can we be of service if our nervous system shuts us down every time we try to walk into a room? How will we let others know what we have to offer if our throat chakra is so blocked from all of the stifling and the stuffing down? How will we let them know that we are here to offer them these gifts if we write a post and delete it? How will they know? This is what we came here for. The time is now. Your time to start preparing is now so that you're ready when they're ready for healing. I love you, my friends, so very much. I am here for you. Lots of options, plenty of price points. Cost is never a barrier. Check out all the links below, and I will see you soon. Namaste.